Hello and welcome to the Facebook Business Pages training from Monat Global. My name is Karen Clark and I'm the author of Social Media for Direct Selling. In this training, we're going to talk about how you can create a powerful public presence on Facebook using business pages. We're going to go over how to set up your business page and how to use it for maximum effect. On Facebook, you have the opportunity to use this social media platform for your personal connections as well as business. Facebook prefers that you do business on a business page, which is a separate entity from your regular personal account. There are many advantages to using a business page, including some powerful features that allow you to reach more people who are truly interested in your products and your income opportunity. Let's take a look around and then I'll show you how to set up your own business page. The first thing you'll see is this broad cover image. Then you have your profile image. I recommend for your profile image that you use a picture of yourself. Then going down here across these buttons, you'll see this Shop Now button. This is something that you can create to lead directly to your replicated website from Monat. Then you'll see the Liked button, and then you'll see the Message button where they can message you. These three little dots over here are where you can control how you invite people to your page. Underneath that bar, you'll see this white navigation bar. Now going down, you'll see on the left side your category of your page, a search box, any new activity. This section that says About gives a short description of your business, and I do not recommend that you add your address or even your business hours. The reason I don't recommend that you do that is because it limits yourself in the search to only people in your local area. It's really more designed for people who are actual storefronts or restaurants and things like that, so we're going to skip that. And if you scroll down a little further, you'll see some tips from Facebook, a box that has any photos that you've been uploading. Any events you've created will be listed here. And then visitor posts. I don't have any now, but this is an important area to watch. If somebody comes to your page and posts directly on the wall of the page, their posts will show up here. This is an important area for you to pay attention to so that you can answer any questions people might have asked. Now let's scroll back up. Now over here on the Publish button, that basically means to send, but the down arrow allows you to do something really special that I love about business pages. I can schedule my post in advance, or I can even set it up and then save it as a draft. So let's go ahead and show the Schedule button since that's something you might want to use. Hit Schedule. Then you can pick a date in the future, pick a time, so I'm going to go ahead and hit Schedule. Now you'll see from that point forward, you'll get a list of any of your scheduled posts. And if you need to edit them at any time, you can either click on the See Post, or you'll notice it came up under this Publishing Tools area at the top. If I want to edit it, I can click on it here, and then I can click on Edit and alter the caption. If I want to delete it altogether, I can use this down arrow over here, or if I want to reschedule it for another time, I can use that area as well. Looks good. Now this Page button gets me back to the main page. The Messages button gets me to the inbox. Now this would be where outside people would be contacting me using that Message button on the front. I don't have any messages yet, but you can get the idea. Anytime you have a conversation with somebody on your business page, it'll appear in this Messages tab. Now let's look at the Notifications tab. Anytime you have some activity that you might need to pay attention to, it'll appear on the Notifications tab. Depending on your settings, you'll also get a notification over here on this globe. I can sort the notifications over here on the left side as well. Now let's click on the Insights tab. Insights are where Facebook gives you analytics or statistics about how well your page is performing. And this is something unique to only business pages. It can be a great advantage. One of the simplest things you can do though is simply look at your most recent posts and then sort them by either engagement or reach. Let's click over here on the left side onto Posts. So my posts are listed in chronological order, and if I wanted to, I could click on the word engagement at the top of this chart, then click on reactions, comments, and shares or post clicks, and it'll sort them based on popularity. That's just kind of a quick way to use your insights. Now let's click on Publishing Tools. This is where I'll be able to access any of my prior published posts. This way, if I wanted to get a quick look at how things are performing, I can do so, or if I want to go back and edit or delete any posts, I could. On the left side, I can also access any scheduled posts, any drafts I might have saved, which is just like the scheduled posts, but I haven't actually set a date to put them out there yet. And these other items are probably not something you're going to worry about. Let's go over to Settings. In the settings, there's just a few things you need to pay attention to initially. Remember how I said I unpublished my page temporarily? Once I have it ready to go, I can go back and hit this button here and then uncheck the unpublished so that it is published. From that point forward, it will be public. I don't recommend unpublishing your page other than when you first initially set it up because it basically disappears and nobody would be able to find it. On this general settings page, you're going to want to leave pretty much everything else alone. I don't recommend adding country restrictions or age restrictions because that makes your page invisible to the search engines. On the left, you can also click on messaging, and then there's some options for your inbox that you might want to set. On the left side, post attribution. In most cases, you're going to want to be able to post on your business page as the name of your business. Something that's really cool that you can do is when you're on anybody's page, you can actually comment as yourself just by clicking from this button and changing it to being yourself versus being your business. But in general, you're probably going to want to comment and post as your business. The next button is notifications. I recommend keeping notifications on for your business page. That way, if somebody has a question, you can answer it right away. Page roles would be if you want to add another administrator to your page. Most cases you're not going to need that, but I do recommend, if possible, that you add a trusted person to your page. That way, if anything happens to your account, you'd still be able to access it. People and other pages are where you're going to be able to get to the list of people who have liked your page. And preferred page audience. Now, this is something that can help your page get more visible into the newsfeed of people that you would really like it to appear to. If you click on Set Page Audience, you can include men, women, age demographics, locations, maybe interests that they might have, such as beauty and style, hairstyling, and those kinds of things. Now, this does not restrict your page visibility from other groups. It does tell Facebook who it should make sure your posts get seen by. You can kind of play around with it and edit it anytime. The apps section is someplace where you would be able to find apps that you've authorized to access your business page. If you do have an Instagram account, you can set it up to connect to your business page, and then when you post an Instagram picture that's business related, you can have it post to your Facebook business page, which is really handy. But if you're using Facebook ads and you create a post on your business page and your Instagram account is connected, it'll automatically create that same ad on your Instagram account if it involves a photo. The featured tab is only if you want to list your personal account as the page owner. It's not required. You can keep them completely separate. And then page support is how you get to the help section. The activity log is where you can track things that you've done on the page as well as people who've commented and track some activity. You can sort things over there on the left side. Okay, let's go back to the page. So before I show you how to create a page, let me show you that it's a little bit different on your mobile phone. I'm going to open up my iPhone and show you. Now, when you're managing a business page on Facebook on a mobile device, you're going to want to use this app called Pages by Facebook. You'll find it in your App Store or your Google Play Store, because if you access your Facebook page from your regular Facebook app, you might not get all the features. So using the Pages app, you'll still be able to do most of the functions you can on the web, but I recommend for initially setting up your page that you use your computer, not the mobile device. It just makes things a lot easier. But just so you know, it's best when you're managing your page to use the separate Pages app. You can get to things on the bottom, such as insights. You can get to your messages down in the center. You can get to your notifications on the globe. And over where the three dots are, you can get to most of the settings, but not all of them. So for that reason, I recommend setting up your page on the main Facebook site on the web. So let's get started. You'll be amazed at how quickly this can go. I want you to start out at facebook.com/business. When you arrive, you'll see a lot of information about how to place Facebook ads, but we're going to ignore all of that and just click on Create Page at the top. Choose either company, organization, or institution, or brand or product. I don't recommend doing local business because again, it'll limit your visibility to your local area. If you have some other kind of business, sure, some of the other categories might be great, but for your Monat business, let's try brand or product. Then you choose a subcategory such as health and beauty, and then you give your page a name. You must include the words independent market partner anytime you mention the brand name Monat. So I'm going to call my page Karen Clark Independent Monat Market Partner. You want to read the Facebook terms, actually read them. I've already done that, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Get Started. I recommend that you skip through most of the dialog boxes that Facebook's going to present you with, and then temporarily unpublish your page before filling them all in the Edit button. So I'm going to skip. Then go ahead and upload your photo and your cover image, which you can get from Monat, and then go up to the settings and click on Page Visibility, and then unpublish the page while you work on it. Go back to the page on the left, and if Facebook pops up with any dialogues of things that you should be doing, you can go ahead and skip them until you're ready to publish your page. Facebook's trying to make things easier, but it actually complicates things in my opinion. So let's pretend I have my cover image and my profile picture. The next thing you want to do is fill out your About tab. On this About tab, you'll see a lot of blue links of things that you can fill out. Most of them you'll be able to fill out and they're self-explanatory. I do want to caution you against filling out your address or your hours because that will set your page as a local page and decrease your visibility. So skip those parts, but the rest of them feel free to fill out. I'll give you an example on the other page that I made. So you can see I have a short description that shows up on the front. I have a longer description that I actually just copied from the corporate page, but obviously you want to include your own verbiage in there. And then your mission might be something like your why story. Under products, you can list the products that you sell. And then of course you want to make it easy for people to contact you. Including a phone number and an email is a great idea. And then under website, include your replicated Monat website. After you have your information filled out, you might want to add a couple of posts on your page just so that there's something there when new people arrive. When you feel like it's ready to go back up to your settings, go into page visibility, uncheck the unpublished page box, and then hit Save Changes. Now you're ready to start inviting people to your page. And the first thing you might want to do is invite your own friends. Under the Promote button, you'll be able to hover over it and it'll say Invite Your Friends. Facebook will call up all of your most recently interacted with friends, but you can also sort through them on the side. Or if you already have specific people in mind, you can search on their name. And then you click the Invite button. Another way to invite people is by email. If you've been collecting email addresses for people that order from you, you can click on the three little dots on the right side of the message button. Then you can click on Invite Email Contacts. From here, Facebook prefers that you have it already in a contact file, such as a CSV that you can do through Excel or Google Sheets. But if you are using any of these email services, you can easily connect to them and then check or uncheck people that you want to invite to like your page. Facebook will include a message that says that you've invited them to like your new page. And that's really all there is to it. You can go ahead and start posting, ideally lots of great information and education about your products and your income opportunity. And posting on a daily, regular basis will help increase your visibility. Check your notifications so that you know what things you need to reply to, and then use your insights to see how well you're doing. I hope you'll find that Facebook business pages are a really powerful way to have a presence on Facebook in a way that's public and that can go viral. Whenever somebody likes and comments on your posts on your business page, you're getting exposure to that person's network. If your posts are compelling enough that that person then shares your post to their own page, their friends see it, and then their friends see it, and so on and so on. Business pages are a really effective way for you to use Facebook. So I hope you found this training helpful. My name is Karen Clark. Please feel free to reach out to me anytime with your questions. Bye-bye.